since you use repetition as your tool for remembering things,
Hmm.
in public speaking, do you watch a speech that you liked again and again so that you can
Mhm.
imitate is not the right word, so that you can perform in in a similar manner, or do you do something else when you're practicing public speaking?
Okay, so your first question is, in public speaking, do I watch, say, a video over and over again?
Yeah.
So I can improve my public speaking, or I do something else?
Yes.
Let me take a step back, and I'll connect it with jiu-jitsu. The repetition principle that I follow in jiu-jitsu, um, I think a lot of learning experts would say, they have this term. It's called deliberate practice, where you have a very specific objective, and you drill the actions for that objective in a deliberate fashion. It's not mindless repetition. It's repetition with a purpose.
With conscious.
Now, in public speaking, which I wouldn't consider myself a black belt, I'm a forever student of public speaking. Maybe the question here is, what do I do to make it better? I think if there's one thing I believe I do quite unique with myself is I listen to people a lot. People who speak. And I write down notes. If something they did or said, struck me in a unique way, I write it down.
Okay.
The way they ask questions, the way they tell stories, the way they keep quiet. I write it down. And truth be told, I emulate them. I try.
Try.
I try. And I do it over and over and over again. Now, we're both part of this public speaking club called Toastmasters.
Yes.
The advantage of Toastmasters is that it's where you do your gym sparring.
Yeah, you can
It's
say
not the
that.
tournament. It's not the tournament.
True.
It's where you do your drills and gym sparring.
Yes.
So there, you find me repeat the same speech as many as 5 times.
It's open mat.
It's open mat, exactly. I do it, I make adjustments, I listen to people's feedback, I observe people's reactions to that speech, and I ask, oh, what do you think? And I get feedback from people, and I make adjustments, and I do it again. The same with open mat. Like the open mat on Saturday, you will see me, I'll just do X scoring from X guard over and over and over again. And I'm just gonna ask the people I play with, please, no matter what happens, disallow the sweep, disallow the sweep. And the feedback is, how do I know when I'm starting to get it right? When I'm starting to score, take the back, get the sweep. And after the sweep, my heart rate it's okay.
It's okay.
That's a feedback. Same thing with Toastmasters. When I start getting feedback from people, unsolicited feedback, hey, Pons, I liked what you did when you told the story of this, and this. Or when people just come up to you and, Pons, that's an interesting topic that you've mentioned, because I remember the time when my grandma did this. I felt that people were engaged with what I said. People went out of their way to make a conversation with me because of my speech. That's feedback that I'm doing something right. So that's how I do it. Deliberate practice.
Deliberate practice.
Do I watch videos? Yeah, I do. I also do. I also watch videos. Yeah, TED Talks or real speeches in front of real people. Yeah, I watch those.